wild. If you got a body, then you better not go wild. All about the money.
Hi, welcome back to the Neal podcast. This is Neal, and this is Neal, and this is Neal's dad. So,
yes, got a special guest today, everybody. Yep. My dad is in the building.
Black History Month.
There we go. Actually, yes.
Speaking of which, I got to ask right off the bat. So, you being from Jasper, Texas.
There you go.
Okay, so the first question I have to know is, how does that work out? Because if anybody doesn't know about Jasper, Texas, just pause, Google June 98 Jasper, Texas, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. So, how long have you lived in Jasper?
9 years now.
9 years? Okay, so you came after.
After, yes.
How's the town?
Well, they only have that episode happen every other Thursday.
Oh.
So, I try not to be in town on those Thursdays.
Okay, okay.
Be around when that happens. I'll be inside,
In probably a good place to be on that one.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, Jasper's really
pretty nice town.
Nice little town. It's great for bringing up families and things like that. Good hunting, good fishing.
Good hunting, good fishing.
Yeah. It's really green there. Lake Sam Rayburn is one of the best fishing lakes in Texas.
Okay.
Dude,
top 5.
They got fishing competitions like out there all the time. Like every couple of weeks, there's some sort of bass fishing competition.
I haven't been fishing in a while.
Lake. They got also top 10 golf course at Sam Rayburn also.
Okay.
I never would have guessed that.
I need it.
So nice place to be. Yeah.
Don't fish or golf. So, that's kind of
Jasper might not be the place. Maybe Vidor might be the place for you then, Neal.
Oh, Vidor.
Is that the one that I think that it is?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's the one.
That's where them good old boys are.
Yeah, that's a sundown town.
Vidor, Zavala, all that. I think was Zavala that had?
Not Zavala, but
I thought Zavala was the one that had like where the chief of police was like a Klan member at one point.
Because
Zavala, I mean not Zavala, but Vidor is the one.
Vidor is the one.
Vidor.
Vidor is like
that's a sundown.
It's if you live in the hell is that?
I don't know. What'd you do, Neal?
I don't know.
We got bombs in the building.
Hey Google, stop timer. I don't know what we have a timer.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Here, y'all talk. I'll go figure it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Vidor is a sundown city, which means for black folks, don't let the sundown. Don't let the sundown go on you.
You better not be. We better not catch you out in the darkness.
Out in the darkness.
If it's hard to see you, then you gonna come up missing.
Exactly. You may come up missing. So
you better stand out in that darkness.
Exactly. So you better wear some, whatever you need to wear so you can stand out, but just don't let the sundown go down on you.
Oh my goodness.
Do everything you have to do during the day and get out of there by 6:30.
So you're telling me that whole area, there's a lot of like electric car charging ports, and you see a lot of Teslas and a lot of green initiatives out there and stuff like that out there.
In Vidor?
In Vidor and Jasper, you see a lot of.
You see some horse-drawn carriages or something like that.
That's about as green as they gonna get.
About as green as they're gonna get. No.
All right, I'm back.
All right, you got it, Neal.
I think so. I think what had happened was I started the timer and
oh my God.
I started the stopwatch and a timer.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
But yeah, Vidor, I think you have to be in the KKK in order to live in the town.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's crazy enough, I actually remember meeting this cool chick from Vidor.
Sure you did.
It was this emo-ish white girl.
Did you
from Vidor
sip tea and read Mein Kampf together? Is that what she did?
It's crazy because talking to her, she hated Vidor. She would talk about this place. Oh. She was talking about how crazy it was.
I thought you were about to say she hated black people because she's from Vidor.
Yeah, maybe for up until the age of 6 or 7.
It is taught.
It is taught.
It is taught.
Oh,
hate
bro,
is taught.
The stories this girl gave me about Vidor, she was just like, I can't go back. She was like, it's so terrible. She's like, I can only go back and visit my parents for like a day before I just get pissed and just have to leave again. I was like, bro.
Yeah, Vidor's that bad. Vidor has a bad
I've seen the criminal like A&E thing on do not go to Vidor, Texas if you're
Oh my
not
goodness.
my color. Like that's pretty much what it was.
You better be transparent to go to Viter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you said, you
Don't
better
let the
be
sun down.
inside.
on
Yeah.
Actually, I think on our way to Jasper, me and Sandy got pulled over in Viter. And dude was like, "Oh yeah, you know your headlight, or one of your brake lights is out or whatever. Just kind of wanted to check where you're headed to and all that stuff." So as we're about to leave, because remember we were down there for the
For
graduation.
graduation, yeah.
We're about to leave. I'm like, "Oh, let me just go get a new brake light so I can change that real quick." And I was like, "Oh, Sandy, tell me which one's out." And I hit the brake. She's like, "Wait, hit it again? Wait, hit it again?" Some dude come pulling up and parking next to her. She was like, "Sir, can you come look at these and tell me if one of these is out?" And she's like, "Why would the cop tell us?"
DWB.
And I was like, and he was like, "Oh, where'd you get pulled over?" I was like, "We was invited." He was like, he just started laughing. He
DWB,
already knew
yeah.
what's up.
He already knew what's
Sandy
up.
was like just confused and pissed. He was like, I was like, "Yeah, we was
No.
black. They saw two black folks
Two black
driving
folks
through
in a
through-
kind of
yeah.
nice car and stuff like
through
that.
through
Yeah.
Viter.
Going
Yeah.
through Viter.
Yeah, and he was
They
like,
gonna
"You
pull
ain't never
over.
had that happen." She was like, "No."
They're gonna pull you over on GP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that the first time DWB for Sandy?
Oh, very first. Never had,
Yeah.
which is shocking to me.
Never
bit.
happened.
Yeah.
It
didn't- but
I
I'm
think
from-
you're
I
gonna
went to high
get
school in Arlington, and we lived in Grand Prairie,
Yeah.
Texas, GP.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I get pulled over like that all the time.
yeah.
I mean, goodness gracious, they pull you over and they want to search your car and and all that. My goodness, I can't count how many times I've gotten pulled over just on
Yeah.
GP.
I feel like I've heard that about Grand Prairie, but like even growing up in Terrell
Yeah.
and being white, I would get pulled over for just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm driving across to the gas station." They're like, "Well,
You're in this neighborhood.
you're in." No. It was
Yeah.
one time. It was like it's 12 o'clock and you're in a sports car, and I'm like, and I'm trying to get a pack of cigarettes across the street. That's all I'm literally doing was going across the street, and I've had stuff like that happen. Not obviously to the extremity of Viter, Texas, but
Well, I would get pulled over like
Yeah.
that in Grand Prairie, and they said, "Sir, can I search your car?" And I'd go, "Well, no, you can't search my car." "Okay, sir, just hold on for a minute," and you have to sit there because at this point they're calling in.
They
the
call them dogs.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
calling in the dogs.
Yep.
And so that's another 45 minutes to an hour. So I got pulled over so much, I just said, "Okay, dude, just search it."
Mm-hmm.
And they tear your console and your back seat and your trunk, and they just tear up your whole car. Well, we didn't find anything. Okay, you can leave. And
Yeah.
your whole car is all torn up.
Oh,
Yep.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened a lot in Grand Prairie.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
well,
Oh shit.
I don't think I've gone to Grand Prairie
You never been to
much. I mean,
Grand
I've
Prairie?
been to Grand
The
Prairie,
Grand Prairie
but
Gophers.
yeah,
Grand Prairie Gophers.
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
man.
dad was a teacher there, and my little brother was he played football for the Gophers.
I remember
Wow.
being real little and going to like I think one game of his,
One
like
game, yeah.
like when I was like real young.
because you went to Forney.
Yeah,
You were the Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Jack Rabbit. And let me tell you, you ought to see Neal run, run track. I mean, he runs up to the hurdles, pulls out a ladder,
Oh no! See now you
climbs
now
over
you
it,
now you
and-
now you're
and
having
puts
on
it-
me.
and puts the ladder back and drives. That's how he ran the 330 hurdles. That's
I
the
ran.
That's
I
the
tried.
Jackrabbit.
I tried.
Lies.
I tried
All
her.
lies.
That's a
No.
Jackrabbit.
No, I tried hurdles one time. Feet are too big. I kept clipping. I was like, I'm not doing
Oh,
this.
see, that was my jam.
I
What's
couldn't-
crazy though, I remember falling my very first
The
race.
hurdles.
on the
I
hurdles.
busted. I was like, I'm gonna just keep my feet on the ground and just run in straight lines.
Neal was a 330 hurdler. I mean, good. He would run. He hit that first hurdle, pull out that ladder, throw it on the thing, and get to run it to the next one.
Well, I saw pictures of Neal in college, and he's a big hoss. I don't think
Yeah.
I'd want him jumping into me anything. Because when I met him, he was MMA shape. I've already
Oh,
cut
you-
all the
oh.
weight, and then he goes,
Well,
I used to be big.
And tell you, Neal was about 262.
Like 265,
Yeah,
260.
265.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I met him, and he was a big dude, and he's like, yeah, I lost a lot of weight, and I was
exactly.
like,
He lost a lot of weight. Yeah.
and then he showed me. and it looked like Neal had eaten another Neal.
Exactly.
Because you weren't fat, but you
But
were
it
just
was
big
hefty.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a hefty boy.
A hefty boy.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Neal was a hefty boy. MMA really, that
Yeah.
got him down.
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes you just got to drop a toddler.
Exactly.
You got a toddler, 60 pounds.
Oh, maybe
Well-
okay. Maybe there's some.
260-pound toddlers?
I mean,
no,
no,
six-
60 pound
six-
toddlers.
60-pound toddlers?
Yeah.
You are doing
What is it?
You
What
telling
is
me ain't no
When Neal-
60
let me
pound,
tell you,
no
I'm
60
his
pound,
dad.
6-year-old,
I'm
5-year-old.
his dad, and Neal, let me tell you, when Neal was like 4 and 5, he would wake up, hot chocolate, hot chocolate,
Oh, hey.
hot chocolate, hot chocolate.
Hey, to this day, I still make chocolate milk in the morning.
In the morning.
Like I'll drink
He
chocolate
would
milk
wake
like
up,
at least
I mean,
2-3 times a week.
You know how some kids wake up and they're all cranky,
Yeah.
crying, and all just acting an ass. Neal would wake up, hot chocolate, Neal, hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate.
Hey, chocolate is my
and
shit.
let me tell you, it smoothed him out. He wouldn't have no worries, no nothing.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
the only time I see Neal mildly agitated is I know when he is hungry.
Yeah, when he's
Like,
hungry.
cause there'll be times where I'm like, we've been at a restaurant and he's just, and I'll try to get his attention,
Nah,
and he's like, what?
nah.
Well, what? And I'm like, never mind, man. I know what's up. Let's get Neal some food. Because whenever Neal says, "Have you eaten?" I know that the next thing is
Yeah.
he's hungry. Let's
He's
eat.
hungry.
I'm
Stop
gonna eat with
everything.
him.
Stop the yeah.
I thought
He's
I
hungry.
could eat a lot.
Nah, Neal was a lot.
Oh man, he's
But,
right.
and he comes by it honest now. Let me tell you, we have.
Oh, no, he
eaters
does.
in our family. Yeah, and
He's told me he's like, I could eat a lot, and I'm like, whatever. And then I saw him eat
yeah. Now,
plates of food. I was like, okay, he can
what
put
he's
groceries
really
away.
known for is that in Austin, there's a place called County Line.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Called County Line,
How much?
and they
Did you
have
consume there?
some beef ribs.
Oh,
that
I
are
love
as long
beef
as your
ribs.
arm. And we made a bet with Neal that he couldn't do it. And I mean, when I say a beef rib,
A
this
a
is what
beef
they're
rib.
known for, a beef rib.
A beef rib is like,
No.
like
it was-
when
it
you
was
get
a
it,
rack of
but
beef
it was
ribs.
A
it
rack
was
of beef ribs.
Oh, okay.
And it's like as long as your arm.
Yeah.
And he woofed all of it.
Oh yeah,
At the
I remember.
county-
I
it's
remember
a
Uncle
place
Perry
that
was
can't-
like, "You can't eat
you
all that
can't
food."
eat
I
all
was like,
that, yeah.
Watch me.
At the county line in Austin, it's a famous, barbecue place,
Barbecue
and that's
joint.
what they're known for. Their
beef ribs?
Beef ribs. I mean, they'll come out in the rack of ribs this big. Everybody takes it home. You eat
Right,
a couple and
right,
you take it
right,
home. Not
right.
this fool here. He woofed down the whole freaking rack. We just like can't believe it.
Beef ribs are now probably my favorite
Yeah.
thing to barbecue now. Like I used to be the brisket ribs, but when I
No,
did
beef
beef
ribs.
ribs for the first time, I was
Now,
like,
if you ever come to Houston, and that's where my mother lives and my brother, that place called Papa's Barbecue. They got pretty good beef ribs. I don't know if they have one here.
is it Papa's Brothers? Like the
Yeah,
Papa's?
they have a
chain?
They have,
Like
I think
Papa
they have
Tito's
Papa
Yeah, we got
Papa
one.
Do's,
out here.
We got-
stuff like that. Y'all
It's
we
got-
got
somewhere
one
off of like
here, yeah.
35 or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see, right here
I'm
we've
pretty
got.
sure y'all got a
Yeah.
Papa's Barbecue.
We
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I haven't been to it.
Well, if you're
But-
close to one, try Papa's Barbecue.
But it's
You
hard to
probably-
find places that do beef ribs in general now,
Yeah,
though, too.
but, Papa's, they do beef rib.
There was it was actually a joint down in Houston was the first time that I'd actually had a
beef rib?
and then I was like, I have to try this, and so Costco had those Wagyu beef ribs, and I was like, this is amazing.
Ooh, man. Yes.
Like there's a 4-5 hour cook, honestly,
Yep.
and them motherfuckers just so good. Damn. Well, we did have a good lunch. Shout out to Lucky's.
Yes.
Again, Black History Month, supporting black-owned businesses.
Back on
Yes.
business, there you go. Yeah, Lucky's
And
pretty
if it's
good.
not, then I'm sorry, because there's nothing but black people in work there. So I just am assuming that it's
That's
black.
true.
Yeah.
It's good chicken, and I see black people behind the counter. So I see
It's
black
not-
people in the
it's not
kitchen.
a KFC, right?
Yeah.
It's-
No.
I kind of sometimes I'm
Have
like,
nothing on
can
it.
I have KFC anymore? Is this fine?
Man,
No.
you know what I don't see very often, or I don't know what it is. You don't see too many churches anymore. Like there's
All churches
one near here,
Are closed.
but yeah, man.
The one in Jasper is closed. The one in Lumberton is closed. They closed down.
Let me ask
most
you.
of them.
Actually, let me ask
I
both of
don't-
y'all this.
I don't-
Have y'all ever been to a churches in a nice neighborhood?
No.
No.
The only one I know in Houston,
This is-
there's one off of 59 in Stafford, and that's the only one I know of.
I've never. I don't. But
But
the-
I mean, the
don't
only reason
need-
I like churches, though, I'll go to churches because they're one of the few fried chicken places that still do fried okra.
Oh yeah. They
No
do
other fried
great.
chicken place does fried
Fried
okra
okra.
for some reason.
Chicken Express does.
Ah,
fried
yeah, I
okra.
take that back. Well,
And doesn't Golden Chick?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like
Put
KFC
some
used to have it,
respect on
Popeyes used to have it, but
Chicken
they all
Express.
got rid of it. And so I remember for the longest time, if I wanted some fried okra, I'd have to go to churches.
But every time I go to churches, it's not. It was fried okra at one point, but then it's just.
now it's something else.
If it's sitting out for the last 5 hours.
You don't make fried chicken and then let it sit out for
Sit out
45
for-
minutes and then
no.
eat it. You don't do the same thing with fried okra.
Fried
Actually,
okra.
you probably do it even less with fried okra. You cook it and eat it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do love some fried okra.
Yes,
Oh.
it's the shit. Fat man's vegetable. It's the best.
Fat man's vegetable.
It is.
Yes,
I mean,
it
okra's
is.
a vegetable. So
And you
that's-
know who else does good fried okra? My mother and I. We go to Luby's right there off the.
Oh my God, I can't tell you the last
off
time I went to
59.
Luby's.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
Luby's.
Luby's,
Let me tell
I'd tear up some
You
fucking
get the
meat.
Luann plate
Ooh.
and 2 Luann plates. You get a meat and 2 vegetables. And
Yeah.
it's like $19.
19. Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm telling you.
I
Do they
bet-
still had to do that? Are they
they
still
still-
packed after church? Because I remember for the longest time,
Yeah.
after church, everybody
Everybody went
get
to
out of
Luby's.
church, go to Luby's.
Where
Luby's.
where
Yeah.
do you know of a like? Where's the last time you seen a Luby's?
Oh, there was one.
They may
So
not have them up
when
here.
me and Sandy
They-
used to
they
live off
used to,
of
but
635 in Midway, there was a
there's
Luby's
that
out there.
one. Is it still? I've seen it.
I
But
don't
the
know
last
if it's
time I'd
still open.
seen it, it was nobody in it.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
I know it was
survived
there. If
COVID.
it's still open, I could not tell you.
And another one was black eyed pea. You get the fried green tomatoes.
Nah, fuck that. So
No fried green
hold on, no.
tomatoes?
My dad knows. So me and my cousin,
No.
they used to take us to Black Eyed Pea all the time, and we would go to Black Eyed Pea. We get the Texas Country Fried Steak,
Yep.
2 broccoli rice casseroles,
Yeah, broccoli.
and then we'd order a bunch of lemons. And so, And so what we would do while we were waiting on our food, we take the lemons, put a bunch of sugar on the lemons, and sit there and eat the lemons.
the lemons.
We used to do that shit all. We'd be like, "Hey, can we get a
Man.
bowl of lemons?"
A bowl of lemons. Yeah.
And it made you not like black eyed pea after that? Or
No,
that was
I just ate. That's what I would. That was my. We went to Black Eyed Pea
just to
so
do
many
that.
times just to
do that?
It'd be like, "Hey, Neal, Juanisha, where y'all want to go?" Black Eyed
Black
Pea.
eyed peas.
So you could eat some lemons and sugar.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
And,
it
but
didn't
it's like
eat-
their broccoli rice casserole was bomb though.
if you wanted to get like that cafeteria style food, it was Luby's or black eyed pea.
Hey,
That was the go to.
I was all for it.
Yeah.
All for it.
I don't even know if they're around. Black eyed pea.
I don't think so. I've never.
The last one I remember was off of. You remember Restaurant Row out in Mesquite?
Oh yeah.
That was the last time I remember seeing a Black Eyed Pea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's still there.
Over there near like Restaurant Row.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Near Town East and all that.
Oh yeah.
I know they revamped that whole area.
I don't need to go back to Mesquite for nothing. I'm good, man.
Oh,
Last
I
time,
don't need to go back to Grand Prairie.
Grand
GP
Prairie.
for nothing
not even to go to in Joe Pool Lake in Grand Prairie.
Yeah, Joe Pool Lake. That's where you were. Yeah, you were.
We used to
that's
go
where we
fishing out
took-
there all the time.
Yeah, we did. Out in Arlington.
Yeah.
not out on the Trinity. No.
Nah.
No.
That was like, what's the one out by Lake? Oh, it's like Louisville.
Oh yeah. Like Lewis.
We going out there on that party boat, and them people jumping out in that lake. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Nah, not me.
come on, the water's fun. No, it's not.
Nah.
The people shitting in there.
Like my skin itching.
Well, I
got that
had
flesh eating disease. Damn, got that flesh eating.
you come out. I'd just come out green. I'd have a green tint. to
Yeah,
me.
you be green and glowing. And
Well, they were like, I have a thing for snakes. I don't.
let me just tell you something. I don't
With snakes.
Period.
You can say
Yeah,
you
I
don't fuck with
snakes.
snake.
No, and I live out in the country, and I don't.
no. And they were like, there ain't no
Let me
snakes
tell you
out
something. My
here.
wife, she's from Jasper,
Yeah.
and during the summer, I'd come home, and it would look like the whole yard was snowing, all in the yard and all on the porch. And the reason why is because she's gone and got 20 boxes of mothballs and spread them
all over the yard. To not get them
Only
snakes
people
come
from
out.
the country know that.
Yeah.
Only people from
Yeah.
like Terrell and Jasper. I come home and I'm looking, I'm originally from Houston. I married her and I moved to Jasper. And I'm looking like, what the heck is going? And you open the door and the ammonia, whatever smell, mothball
is
smell.
rank. It's rank. I hate the smell of mothballs.
I hate the smell. Yeah, but I'll tolerate it because I don't want to see no freaking snake.
Well,
Because she's telling me, "Hey, look, you'll
yeah.
tolerate it because if one of these snakes get in this house,
You gonna be the one to kill
you'll be the one to kill it.
Because it ain't gonna be
It
her.
ain't gonna be
Shit.
me. It ain't gonna be me because I am out of here, dude.
I'm
I'm
moving.
telling you,
It's the
I'm
snake's
moving.
house now.
it's the snake's house, and I'm not coming back till that bitch is out.
Well, they have like I bought the shit like at the store that's the sprinkle
away?
for the snake away, and I was like, this smells like fucking mothballs.
Mothball, that's what he has.
And that's
yeah.
pretty. And I was like, well,
Yeah,
You
it keep
spent
them away.
$20 for something you could have done for $5.
Yeah.
It's not. But see, the thing I will say though is it eventually it's not as strong.
Okay.
I ain't have no snakes, so I guess
yeah.
they was gone.
We ain't
But
had no snakes yet.
well, I don't deal with them. But they was like, there's no snakes out here.
Please.
I was like, I saw a water moccasin on the water, and they were like, I go, do you not see that coming this way? And they were like, what is that? I was like, it's water moccasin. They're like, is it poisonous? I was like,
Oh, you joking?
they didn't know. They didn't know. They don't know what a cottonmouth is. They don't know. You know,
they
like
don't know what a coral snake looks like. Yellow
Yeah.
yellow touch black, friend of Jack.
Yellow touch red, you'll be dead.
You'll be dead.
and then it's the slits too.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they have the slits, they're poisonous.
Right, that's
Most of the time. You know what? Just fucking stay away from snakes.
Yeah,
How
that's what
about
I said.
that?
All
That-
snakes are
that
fucking
part.
bad for me.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's just a king snake. Oh, it's just a coral.
That's why it's
Nah.
called a king snake.
Okay. Anything
Oh,
that can
man.
slither around with no
Yeah.
legs.
Oh, okay. See,
Hell
I'm gonna have to
no.
find this video for you, Dad.
And
I
they
found
can-
something that is straight up nightmare fuel for you.
No, no
It's
way.
this old like little rundown little shack, and they take a forklift and they lift the shack off the little wood little beams that it was
Pine,
on. They
uh-huh.
lift it up, and there's a nest of rattlesnakes.
Oh.
There's about 50, 60 rattlesnakes just all curled up under this
Underneath
shack, and they
it.
all just moving. I was like, oh hell no.
Oh, no. I
Grew
don't
up,
fuck with snakes.
knew a dude. His uncle was diving in some water hole he shouldn't have been diving into.
Got bit.
He went in and he went into a water moccasin nest or something.
Nest.
Oh hell
And he
no.
came up and he had them all over him.
No. See, that's why I never understood people who go noodling. Because you out there in all that water, you in
man.
chest deep water, you got
And-
these snakes rolling around out
Now,
here.
it's a guy on the web. What's his name? Stacker Lacker, whatever his name is, the Cajun dude.
Oh, yeah.
What's his
I know
name?
dude.
When, you talking about the dude with the mullet?
Yes.
Mullet? Hey,
Yeah.
dude,
Hey,
let me cook something
And
for you
while
here
we
today,
wait,
dude.
We hydrate.
Yeah.
That dude.
Drinking fucking natty lights and shit.
We gonna
But he
hit it
can
with
cook,
it.
though.
Yeah, yeah, he
his
can.
recipes. Like, when I make that gumbo
Oh,
that I
yeah.
made for Christmas,
Absolutely.
that's where I got the recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
off
you
of
know
him.
what? You see him actually put the seasoning on. and
Yes,
stuff.
that
So,
is
like.
true. He's got his own line of seasoning,
Got his
too.
own
Did
line,
you show
yeah.
me that shit where that white woman was boiling water and she said she was frying chicken in water? Was that you that said that to me?
Yeah, I did
Frying
say
chicken in
that.
water. What the hell? What
It-
kind of white?
It was
It-
exactly.
it is that.
Yeah, it was like she was like, I found a new way to fry
Fried
chicken.
in water.
And she put water, boiled it, and put the chicken in, and because she saw the bubbles, I guess
Uh-huh.
she thought that it was frying.
Okay, I know it's Black History Month, so we won't go there.
Oh, that's why. Hey, I quit fucking with white women this weekend.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, mine is white, but not white. It's
Well,
white.
She's Italian.
right.
She's
Italian,
Right.
Which is the difference.
There's a,
Right,
there's a big,
right,
big
right.
difference.
Right. I actually, who was that talking? I think it was Blaine. Blaine was explaining. He was like, people see her as white because of her skin color, but
true.
she's from Italy.
Yes.
So
She's
she's
Italian.
right.
Yeah.
But to
To the lay person.
right. Think about that. That's a white lady.
no, hold on. Watch her cook pasta.
Man.
Like to the layperson, Neal is African.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
yeah. But so, oh man, so I told you about the time I introduced Sandy to my grandmother. Did I ever tell you about that?
Oh, yeah, but I'll hear it again. I like that story.
So like,
No.
cause everybody, you see me like, oh, he's just some light skinned black dude or whatever.
No.
And so I take Sandy to meet my grandmother, and in my head, I've grown up with this woman all my life, so I'm just like, oh hey, we're just gonna go meet my grandmother. So we go to her house. She opens the door. She's like, oh hey, Neal, how's it going? I hug her. We walk in. We get in there. She
Is
turns
this
around.
the
She
help?
starts walking in. Sandy's like,
Where's
where's
your
your grandmother at? And I was like, oh, yes. My grandmother's white. And she's like, oh my God, you could have fucking warned me about it. You could have told me about this. She's like, we just walked into either some random white lady's house or your grandmother's friend answered the door.
Well, I mean, in Sandy's defense too, I knew, and when I met her, I was like, "Is this Neal's grandmother?" Because she's white. Like,
Yes.
I'd be sitting next to her, and everybody had been like, "Oh, that's Neal's
From
grandma."
from Oregon. Grew up, born and raised out in Oregon.
Like his mom.
like white, like crunchy. Grew up crunchy white.
Crunchy right, like his mom.
And then married the dude from Nigeria in the fucking 60s.
Yep.
Or no, hold on. Married him in the 50s, and then I think
And married through the 60s.
Yeah, it was married. And it
Man,
was
I
like,
bet she got some stories
Oh,
of
bro.
just like
Wild
back
shit.
then.
oh yeah, oh absolutely. So like, I think her family wouldn't talk to her for a while.
And then when she had kids,
Yeah.
That's even worse.
that's even worse.
Oh yeah. I think she caught a brick to the head at one point.
God.
Yeah, in a riot, she did catch a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sure did.
And so yes. Oh, white on white crime, Neal.
Of
it's
course.
It's real.
No, I mean it
It is real.
like even in Terrell when growing up, like I remembered seeing kind of in high school interracial relationships for the first time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
going, what's that? like I knew a dude, he was white and he was dating an Indian girl. I was like, you didn't see that before. Because it's like you were saying, the town's split.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, it's not all. Like, the trailer park was mixed. You
Yeah.
got everybody there.
Well, see,
but-
here's the everything's split, but the poor parts.
Yeah.
The poor parts are
Yeah.
usually mixed.
And it's always across the track.
Oh, no. The black side of town is not. It's
See,
real rough. Like, it's rough.
oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
the
that's
part
a
I
poor
went to,
that's a
part
poor
of the terror.
part, but it is the black side. Ain't nobody over there except for black people.
Black folks. That's the part
Right.
of Terrell that I went to.
Yeah.
When I was in high school in Arlington.
Yep.
I think we went out there for we played them in football. Or something,
Probably.
And we drove out there. I can't remember. We drove out there and went to a party because they were having a party afterwards, and we went out there and partied in Terrell, and we was like, hey, we didn't like the women out there, and we was like, hell no. So we got in our car and drove all the way back to Arlington.
That hood country is
It's not what-
it's
yeah, that
different.
hood country
It's
is-
different.
it is a
It
little
is
different.
real different.
Hood country is a little different, exactly.
Because you get the hood twang, but then
And
you
then you
get
get the
that
country.
thick country twang with it
Like
too.
I remember the first time I really saw it when I was going to school out in Nacogdoches.
Oh, in Nacogdoches?
Out in Nacogdoches, because like 40, it's like I don't know,
You
it's
didn't
country,
have-
but it's
right.
not. It's not that country.
Forney is country.
It's like actually here, Forney has rich country.
There you go, rich country.
Forney has
There you
rich
go.
I
country.
mean, Terrell's got it too in
But-
certain spots, but not like.
Yeah.
Not like Forney.
Not
Forney,
like-
Forney
yeah.
is.
And
is
so
rich.
I remember
It-
being in Nacogdoches and running into some folks that were from Terrell.
Yeah.
And some hood dudes and some hood chicks and some hood country. It was like, why you on a horse with a Glock? And so
Yeah,
it's just
a
like,
horse
what the
with a Glock. How
Girl-
far you gonna get away with that? You know,
Girls with them calloused ass hands because they riding the fucking horse with the rope. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Mhm.
no, she out
Oh
there.
yeah, she got on baby fat on the and shit and try to ride and go tell you about her parents' horses. And
She
shit.
drive a dually, but she got 4 baby daddies. Like that.
Oh, baby,
you know.
yeah, exactly. And a female driving a dually. I mean, most females, I don't want that big truck. In Jasper,
Shit.
they want the big dualies. That's what they want to
Hold on,
drive.
hold on. And have you noticed? It's always the smallest women that want
they're
the
about
biggest ass trucks.
Biggest ass truck. They weigh a $1.20,
Yeah.
soaking wet, and they want the big giant ass truck and everything like that. The big,
You're
they're-
looking through
yeah.
the steering wheel to drive this bitch.
Hey,
Like, why
there-
are you getting
There's
this
a lot
way?
of dudes like that though too. They'll put
Yeah.
the
I see
lift
more
on
women
it.
like do this.
Well,
though. It's
around
what-
here you'll see them put the lift on it so that
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the headlights are
way
eye level.
Oh, just
and
blinding
then
everybody.
and then it's a 5'4" guy that drops out of the truck.
Yeah, he jumps
you know?
out of the truck. He's about this
Yeah.
tall.
Need a
You're like,
parachute.
how the hell did he get up there? And then he got that button where the steps
The
fall
step-
down.
Yeah.
Can't
And
go
that's-
through no drive-through line anyway.
Oh my god.
Of course not.
No. Well, we all know what that's compensating. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I guess
Yeah.
thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
it was
that's
great.
All right, this was great. My first
Great seeing,
podcast,
meeting
guys,
you for
and,
finally, and getting to talk
yeah.
about Jasper and
There you go.
Telling everybody about me and about how my hot chocolate fetish.
Your hot-
oh yeah, the hot
There you
chocolate
go.
fetish.
Well, we got some more fetishes, so we'll keep.
We'll
on
talk
going.
about
We'll
that
keep on
on-
that later.
All right.
All right,
All right.
well,
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, everybody.
thanks everybody.
Peace.
Peace.